Right, so today we've got a wicked one, talking about some smelly-ass furry who's in love with puppets, but she's not a weirdo. She just likes uploading videos making statements such as, I'm not a pedo. Alright, thanks for letting us know. Suddenly I feel unsafe, with reason. Well, that clip has forced me into monkery, where I will continue to live my life simply and far away from the internet. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the TikToker that you've never heard of. Her name, Sierra Green, who's actually been posting content since the Musical.ly days. She's a very interesting specimen, to say the least. I mean, the most normal content that this creature posts is where she's doing unsettling movements while listening to music. And then there's always the other side, which I tend to refer to as hell, aka Satan's anus.
I want to kiss you. So hard that you will never get the taste of me out of your mouth.
Whoa, fucking hell. Well, the erections were nice while they lasted. No one told me this is gonna be a horror movie. Won't get the taste out of their mouth. I need a fucking ambulance. This is a medical emergency. I mean, already I'm feeling sick, but I tried to know what other quality content Sierra Green's been cooking up. Shall we have a look? Fucking hallelujah. Oh god, these toes have got a mind of their own. It's like summoning out a Lord of the Rings. Sauron's army has returned. I think it's clear right about now that she's looking for a partner. You guys. So how about you two just get to know each other while I go and clean my pipes up? Yeah, something. Yeah. Gonna kiss you up and down, babe. Now, apart from her creepy-ass horror show of a crime scene TikTok she's posting, she's also thoroughly enjoyed making new friends via TikTok, which at times felt like one-sided friendships. She would constantly tag and message other TikTok users until eventually they became friends. Basically just harassing someone into companionship. She did something similar with a TikTok boyfriend, but it's 100 times worse. But of course, as expected, these friendships she was making didn't tend to work out. Can't imagine why.
I'm gonna kiss you so hard you're gonna be able to get a taste out of your mouth. You wanna see my hogs? You like orcs, right?
But not only did she constantly pursue friendships with people, once they did actually let her into her life, it was just non-stop fucking chaos, baby. For some reason, she would always refer to her male friends on TikTok as brother. Like, brother. Fucking hell. And in her head, she would see this as a way like, oh, these people will always be here for me. Whenever I need it, get my hogs cleaned. My brother's friends are there. She was a needy person is the best way to put it. And even after her friends getting sick of her shit, they tried distancing themselves. But Sierra Green wouldn't allow that, ladies and gentlemen. Fucking no, she wouldn't.
Ever since she accepted me as her internet brother, she has done nothing but ping me non-stop, almost daily to weekly to monthly for 2 years.
Holy
so I kindly
hell.
asked her to stop pinging me so much. And she would always bring up a bunch of excuses, like how much she wants to express her love and saying that her disability was the problem, even though it wasn't. I want to move on from this, but she still doesn't.
Suddenly I'm thankful she's not my problem. 2 freaking years she's been pinging this guy after he distanced himself. I'm just imagining her there in a dark room, unwashed, just texting away. Brother, are you missing my tastes? What do you mean she's still hunting me down? It's been 2 years, I've got a wife and kids. Yeah, I don't want to make any assumptions here, but like maybe she's got an attachment problem. Like if I was Sierra Green, I would have called it quits after a week. Not spent 17,520 hours of my life. You guys gotta understand the absurdity of that. That's a lot of hours where gooning could have been taking place. And it's not as if she was just reaching out to these friends privately that have distanced themselves. She was making fucking TikToks about it.
Bro, I want you back. I didn't mean to upset you. I still love you, Ryan. I wish I knew. I wish I knew you wanted me.
Just move on. They want to be friends with you. They want to be friends with you. It's that simple. Why are you gonna chase this? Like, this is just insanity. And I wasn't wrong when I said this was like a horror movie. She's like fucking Michael Myers, just keeps coming. It's ironic, actually, because people thought she was dead at one point, and then she came back. Just like Michael Myers does. But in regards to the disability that he just mentioned, she's told the internet several times that she has a fetal alcohol spectrum disorder, which is a range of physical, cognitive, and behavioral problems that can occur when a fetus is exposed to alcohol during pregnancy. So, Sierra's mom was drinking alcohol when she was pregnant. dirty fucking animal. But anyway, sorry for the long introduction. Welcome back, everybody. New camera, who dis? In a couple of videos ago, I was talking about how I never buy anything new, ever. But my camera gave out. As you guys know, it's been having problems, so we got a new one. But I really appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm rather excited to talk about this topic, and my next couple of videos are already lined up, which is rather nice. So hit the subscribe button and turn on bell notifications, and if you do that, nice cock. Now, since we've spoken about her disorder a little bit, I think it's only right we just check out the TikTok account, which is now banned. This was her account. She had 300,000 followers. She's a Jacksepticeye fan. Oh, I'm sure he's thrilled. Cosplayer slash gamer slash furry. Age 24. Taken? Fuck! Why are all the morally correct women taken? And I guess that's her persona, which is like her furry persona. Well, we need to have a fucking word about that. Someone needs to sit down and talk to her, because fuck me. But you might all be asking, where exactly does the furry stuff fit into this? Oh, I'm so thrilled you asked. But this is what her quote-unquote furry costume looks like. She got a freaking dinosaur mask on. And thankfully to her YouTube channel, she's let us know that it's a raptor. That's a raptor music video. I mean, who let these clowns on the internet? I mean, fucking hell. Straight up nightmare fuel, that's what fucking is. But usually, you don't tend to see this raptor too often. Thank fuck. What she does usually have is these ears that she made. And they're shit. They are crap. But she seems to think they're fantastic. In fact, other people do as well. People are genuinely reaching out to her and asking to buy her furry ears that she made. But I don't think they're trying to buy it because it looks cool. At least I hope that's not the reason. Otherwise, we truly are fucking cooked. I think they just want to buy it from her for like the memorabilia, like the meme. You know, who the fuck wants that shit on their shelves? But she refused to sell it. She just couldn't let go. You know, attachment issues. That's what we were talking about earlier. I mean, you could literally make one yourself, so I don't understand what the superiority is around these shit-ass ears, but people were interested. So much so that one guy decided to make his own. And that pissed Sierra off, it did. Oh, right, yes, it did. She was so pissed that she called the person out on TikTok. I honestly thought she was going to get the battle axe and torch ready and start running up the mountain like a fucking orc.
You might be wondering why I'm pretty pissed off right now.
Oh, you're pissed off, are you?
Let
Why
me
is
show
that?
you.
Show us. Show us. God, no! They've copied the ears!
Yeah. When I say my ears aren't for sale, I didn't mean just go and make your own ears.
Okay.
Guys, you're stealing my design. Stop it.
Sorry? Did she just say stealing her design? Well, I hope you just don't mind if I... Oh God, I guess I'm wrong for this. I'm a criminal. I belong behind bars. Send me to Azkaban. Now, while my ears may not be as cool as hers, they took like fucking 20 seconds to make. They're shit, but I made them. And I'm pretty proud of them.
Like, what is wrong with you? You cannot steal no one else's ears that they made. You're stealing my idea.
Yeah.
And you can't do that. You can't just go around and do that. This is not right.
It's not right. You can't do that.
I made those ears with my own hands. My own 2 hands. And you think it's okay to steal them?
All those years grafting.
No, it is not okay. What is wrong with you? I mean, if you want to make your own ears, use a different color. Not my colors. That's stealing. That's totally stealing. Stealing. You can't do that.
I'm sorry. She's acting like she's fucking copyrighted the idea. She's crashing out about somebody making the same piece of shit ears that she made. How dare you? You making fucking red and green ears, you fucking coward. I made these with my own bare hands. Look at my calluses. All these years of hard work. What are you gonna do? Sit on us? But you know, I kinda do understand why she's getting so angry. You know, she invented the idea. They're her colors, guys. Back off. Talking about as if this is magnificent piece of art she's made. Give me an hour. I gotta crap that out of my ass. But she also found herself knee-deep in shit once again. She identifies herself as asexual, which basically means you're not attracted to any gender. I don't think you can physically feel sexually attracted to anybody. Let me just double check that. That's it. Little to no sexual attraction to others. I mean, that sure does explain a lot with that puppet earlier. She's trying to take that puppet to Pound Town, baby. Woo! But given her identity, she posted a TikTok talking about how she really doesn't agree with the LGBTQ community. She's not for it. She doesn't accept it in her life. So she's a part of that community, but she doesn't fucking accept it. Okay.
I don't support LGBTQ because it's wrong.
Oh, Sierra's
and
spoken.
Very weird. Seeing people with all those flags hanging on the wall,
Right.
gay, trans, whatever. It's just not right, dude.
Right.
Everybody needs to be equal. Everyone needs to be in their own way. I was born straight and I am proud to be straight.
Right.
These people just choose. to be who they really want to be.
Right.
They're not born that way.
Okay.
They can't be born that way.
We should all listen to her. She dresses up as a dinosaur and makes out with puppets. Oh, you'd be a fool not to listen to the wise.
Man, you got people with all these flags up, gay, trans, what the fuck's wrong with them?
Yeah, you're right. What is wrong with them? Just a word of advice for you all. If you're gay, you're wrong. You're just wrong, alright? You are wrong. And after saying stuff like that, her followers give it a lot of 1-2 uppercut to the jaw. They weren't fucking happy. So what does she do exactly? Well, in the matter of hours, she now fully supports the LGBTQ community. War is over. Yeah. Bet you guys didn't know I was fucking jacked. Any problems? Let me know. Guys, I just realized not all gay people are weird. So I decided to support it from now on. And no, I'm not lying. Right, okay. You're not lying. Very necessary to add that on the end there. Almost feels like you are lying. Well, I've got a 12-foot horse penis. I'm not lying. I swear. Just one of those things that's just not necessary. You don't have to add I'm not lying at the end, because then it makes it does seem like you are fucking lying, which... who knows if she is? I mean, she's just created this whole big conspiracy here now, which I'm not going to spend a second longer thinking about whether or not she supports it. Me personally, couldn't care less. Support it, not support it. Who am I to fucking sit here and worry about what Sierra Green is doing? Oh god, I'm gonna lose hours of sleep wondering if Sierra Green was lying or not. Now we're getting into the boyfriend side of things. Sierra Green had a fucking boyfriend. I mean, who's voluntarily sucking on those piggies? Let alone having her taste in your mouth. So once upon a time, there was this TikToker who did puppetry videos. His name was Greg. And he had a puppet whose name was Stan. And she did her usual routine, you know, acting him all the time, constantly in his TikTok comment section, stalking his every move, pretty much. He didn't really take too much interest to begin with, but obviously as she was very persistent, eventually he opened the doors and let them in. Oh, and what a big fucking mistake that was. And I'm not really too sure of the ins and outs, but I think they just became friends at first, because she had another love interest during that time. Sierra, ladies and gentlemen, fell in love with Stan, the puppet. She had true love. He's duetted the puppet video of him waving, and she's waving back. Are you okay? Should we be concerned, is what I'm saying. Like, if I was sat here waving right now, and you guys waving back at me, you need to fucking check yourself in. Oh, she blew a kiss at it as well. Oh, that's fucking sickening. Do you know when you were a kid and you watch something and then you idolize that person? And this is what was happening with Sierra. She was in love with the puppet Stan. She fucking wanted him, everybody. But of course, that love didn't last very long. The puppet fucking ran away. It was terrified. No, but seriously, the best way I can explain this is from my own personal experience. When I was about 6 years old, I watched the King Kong movie. And in that movie, there was a woman. And she was my first love. And I remember back to when I was 6, I fancied the shit out of her. So much so that I went and told my grandma that she's my girlfriend. I did that. I fucking did. I went up to my nan and I told her I've made a new girlfriend. She's fucking 30. You're a kid, you know? I don't know if anybody else could relate or if I was just fucking crazy. I guess in my time, people would have done that with Justin Bieber when he was like doing the baby, oh. Like maybe some of the girls that was born around the same year as me thought of him as their boyfriend. Like they had posters up on the wall and everything. It's like, yeah, Justin Bieber's my boyfriend. But then, of course, you quickly start to grow out of it and then you realize it's not real, which then you're fucking heartbroken and you can't eat or sleep for days. Well, that's what happened with Sierra, except she's 23. She realized that the love with the puppet was not real. Fucking shocker. It's not real. It wasn't a real relationship. Throw me off a cliff and call me Mufasa. What a plot twist. You love Stan? Why would you love a puppet? You're stupid. So what do you think happened, guys? Once Sierra realized the puppet was not fucking real, what do you think happened after that? What kind of love interest did she turn to then? Well, she turned her sights on Greg, and oh boy, he didn't stand a chance. So once again, as I've mentioned, Greg wasn't really aware of Sierra's history, I guess that's one way to put it. So he wasn't too apprehensive about dating her. He did date her. That happened. They got into a relationship and they would, you know, share some romantic TikToks here and there, doing little dances together. It was peak honeymoon phase. The rainbows were flying. Oh, can't Probably shouldn't say that. She hates the gays. But then, of course, Sierra, in her own little way, started to get a bit too much for Greg. She was constantly duetting him, constantly making TikToks about him, and it was just getting too much. I mean, you've seen the kind of insanity she posts, so you can imagine what she was doing with this guy, you know? He would just post something, and then she would duet it, just doing something fucking weird. And then, sadly for Greg, he started getting trolls. People were hating on him too. He was dragged right into Sierra's fire. And a lot of it started to happen when nobody believed that this was Sierra's boyfriend, so she just went the extra mile to prove it by fucking leaking their DMs together. It's just a load of hassle, really, isn't it? Just don't have the energy to deal with this shit. And the hate was getting so bad that Greg had to ask people to stop hating on him. And Greg just thought to himself, fuck this. This just really isn't worth it at this point. What, for this woman? At this point, I'd rather shit in my hands and clap than deal with this. So he went on to write in a comment section saying, "At Sierra, can we just be friends? Otherwise they'll keep doing this to us. I, Sierra, no, just don't listen to them." Well, this is only happening, Sierra, because of the shit you're doing. You're causing a lot of attention to this man, which is unwanted. So chill out on the fucking TikToks. She didn't. She posted this.
I'm back.
Right, okay. Oh. Fucking hell. Oh, wasn't that the thing of nightmares? Like I suddenly saw the face of death. I was looking into the pit of darkness. Well, that was a jump scare I wasn't prepared for. But at least now I know what my nightmare will be about tonight. And even after Greg just politely asking, can we be friends? Like, I don't want to deal with all this crap, you know? I got my own life and shit to deal with. I don't have to deal with all this hate. I just want to record my puppets and be in peace. She persisted anyway, as we know with the history. She just doesn't leave people alone. The guy from earlier, frickin' 2 years that was. So I don't know whether this caused Greg to publicly release a TikTok about it, or if he sent her a video in private, which then she leaked and duetted.
I know you don't want me to leave, but it's time to move on.
Okay, babe, I have a question for you. Since you've been doing all these TikTok videos,
Right.
can you please give me attention, please?
Oh, Jesus. My dude said he doesn't want to be with you anymore. Just give me attention! Yo, I understand that you said you just want to be friends and that's okay. But why can't you at least love me? Okay, you don't want to be boyfriend and girlfriend, but you can still kiss me, can't you? Make love to me, Greg. And after that whole fucking debacle, he didn't really hear too much. Just like, what the fuck's going on? Nobody knows. She went back to fucking gooning over Jacksepticeye and Lazy Town. But this is when a video appeared titled, "I'm Not a Pedo." Right, okay, and what's that? What's going on? It was a music video about her boyfriend. Like, I mean, I don't know why I'm surprised. Like, this TikTok is absolutely insane. You know, if I wasn't on the verge of death, I certainly fucking am now. And this music video was like, kind of like how much she misses her boyfriend. It was a love song titled, "I'm Not a Pedo."
I'm missing my boyfriend. He's always something. But he broke up with me. Ever since my friends told I'm a P. I'm missing my boyfriend. But my friends told him to stay away from me. Even though I don't look like a P, that means pedophile. I'm not a pedophile.
Right. Oh, okay then. Well, from that, we've gathered that it was Greg's friends that was responsible for the breakup. They warned him to stay away from this woman. And he did. That's the story. And you might be asking, well, why the title? Why is she claiming she's not a PDF? Well, you see, everybody, she's responding to drama. Drama that hasn't happened. Oh, it's a response video to nothing. Well, in a way, she was responding to drama that would eventually happen. She did do something bad. She was a wrong and she was creepy. Now, after that music video was released, some things started happening. Like, a while after. Not too long, but just not short time after. What? A few people have reached out to me and have given me reliable proof that Sierra has been interacting with minors despite having an 18+ account. While we are still investigating these messages, it's 100% confirmed that she has interacted with minors in an inappropriate manner. That's what I was getting at. All investigations regarding this situation will be handled privately. Screenshots will not be shared on here due to the sake of protecting those who have been affected by her. I have been asked to keep these screenshots private and will respect their wishes by continuing to deal with the private situation. I am incredibly frustrated and disgusted with Sierra's actions and will not continue to let her use this account. She does not deserve this platform. If she does make another account on TikTok, it wasn't under anyone's supervision. Do not follow it. So there's an administrator for her TikTok account? I don't know how that fucking comes about. Like, that's just, I mean, I guess some people have admins for their accounts. I don't know. I mean, and apparently they locked Sierra out of her account and, like, banned her from using it. I mean, yeah, we could have told you she's a little bit creepy just by the beginning of the video. Fucking hell. There's a lot more to the story. This is, like, the tip of the iceberg. If I was to talk about everything, we'd be here for a fucking hour. I need your approval for my next video ideas. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my other videos. If you enjoyed this one, you'll definitely enjoy these ones. These ones are a bit more relaxed and a bit more lighthearted, which is my usual style. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in, I meant. See you in the next one. Oh!